Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts Shipyard Champions. So today's challenge is by BrotherMunro, and he says he may not be able to compete this week because it's the Easter holidays. Well, that was last week for us, but I guess that might be different in the UK. But he can certainly give us an eggcellent scenario. Year 1905, range Admiral's choice. I went with 25 kilometers. Might actually go up to... might keep it at 25. Country, any. Enemy country, any. Weather and time of day, any. Forces, yours and the enemy. 5 battleships, 5 heavy cruisers, 5 light cruisers, and 5 torpedo boats. Build. Pick one class for your fleet. This is the ship you get to design. The rest of your fleet will be AI generated, so pick wisely. Once you have done this, you can reveal the twist below, and the rest of the post is hidden in spoiler tags. So, I've gone with Italy versus China, because that's kind of where we are at in the Italian campaign at the moment. Share designs are off. There are a bunch of share designs for both of these nations, and they will not be used. So let's design ship. So these are the share designs that we will not be using. And I'm gonna design the battleship, by the way, if that was not clear, because I think that will be the most impactful class. How can I switch this to AI design? I think it will just design something automatically if the share designs are off. Anyway, let's design a battleship. We don't have that much good stuff to choose from. Small semi-dreadnought. No, definitely not that one. Fast semi-dreadnought. It's possible to make something that works on this hull. Fast dreadnought. It's possible to make something that works on this hull. But I think Dreadnought 1 will be our winning bet. Now, there are no restrictions, so might as well build this as good as... Oh, that's terrible tower spotting. 3,000 meters? Reinforced. You got more tower spotting from the secondary tower than the main tower. Alright. Let's put these here. Might be able to fit some funnels up here also, because you can't use that space for anything else anyway, so why not? Veteran crew. Coal is all we have. Multiple expansion steam engine 2. Even with all these funnels, I might need to well, something bigger fit up here. If I move the tower, something bigger will fit. 99.8% fuel efficiency. If I go with induced boilers, that weighs 500 tons. So I would rather not. And also engine vibrations and stuff, and smoke interference. Yeah, I think that works. Range is good enough, even drop down to the minimum. That's going to be more than enough to not run out of fuel in the middle of the battle. Can I do a super firing turret up front? I don't think so. I don't think that's possible. Let's see. 12-inch Mark III or 13-inch Mark I? That's an easy choice. We're not gonna go with the Mark I. Yeah, no, this is not possible unless I go with... Let's see, is it possible if I use the tiniest funnel? Move this back. I don't think it is. No, it ain't. So we're gonna go with this. And just... Oh. Alright. I can't have more guns on the central line. Well, you know what? You know what? We're gonna have to dip into wing turret territory. I want to have one here and one like on echelon. Can I turn this off? Is it on or off now? So I've got a port weight offset, so we need to move this around a little bit. Let's see, let's not get that offset. There we go. Is that perfect? No, it is not perfect. Can I have them at least... Okay, so yeah, they don't... Can't get a full broadside except at very weird angles, but... Unless maybe I move this. There we go. Come on. I had you, basically. If I move this further aft, it's going to be a very long citadel, if I even get a citadel in 1905. We got a slight port weight offset. Point 0.3. I mean, I want to make this work somehow. Come on, I had you at 0.2. You went to 0.4. There we go, 0.2. It's very hard to find the right pixel here. Are we just going to be happy with that 0.2 port weight offset? I guess it doesn't matter. transfers, yeah, that's like 0.1. That's nothing. We're just gonna ignore it. Tell the captain to move his like bookcase or bookshelf or whatever to the other side of his cabin, and it's gonna even it out. Yeah, good enough. I don't want to fiddle with it anymore. Our Harvey armor, barbette 3, anti-torp 2, double bottom. Let's see, resistance stat 91.4. It's not terrible. Gonna go increased AP. I'm not cap ballistic HE, cap ballistic 1 AP. Gives us a well, the pen ain't great, so it can go white powder or ballistite. I'm gonna go TNT 1 though, so it doesn't explode so easily. Still a 15.8 explodey chance. Enhanced reloading, electrical turrets, 16.8 explodey chance. And do we need increased ammo? Because that's going to increase the explodey chance to 18.9. No. Could also go light shells. So penetration at 10,000 meters now is only 10.4. With heavy, it's 11.7. It's not that much more. Damage AP 975. 838. It's not that much of a difference. Chance to hit now at 10,000 meters 2.5%. 3.8. That's actually better. Okay. Yeah, we're going heavy. Even if it... Oh, flash fire chance, 24%. What about white powder? 25%. That's even worse. You know, the spreading chance is worse with ballistite, but the actual chance to explode in the first place is slightly lower. We're gonna go coincidence and advanced radio. It does give some gun aiming speed. Now let's armor this up and see if we have any weight left over for secondaries. I just hope the game will actually AI design these cruisers, as it should. We got, let's go 15 on the barbette, 16 on the turrets. That's quite heavy. Deck penetration is quite bad. Armor quality is only plus 75. Let's take that into account. .6 at 20,000 meters. That's probably what we're going to be looking at. So let's go 2.5 on the main deck, 3 on the turret roof. It should be enough. Let's see, belt armor. We're going to go 15. The fore and aft belts are very short, so it's not going to make that much of a difference to either weight or survivability. Let's armor up the superstructure. 15 on the conning tower, that's good enough. 48 caliber. I say we make them 50. There we go, 12 50s. A little bit more range, a little bit more accuracy. We can go through 14.4 inches at 10,000 meters. So that is pretty good. Casemate guns, Mark II, 5-inch, Mark III. Oh yeah, I turned off the auto mirrors thing. There we go. Ship is now overweight. But I think these casemates have, yeah, more armor than they need. So we can reduce that a little bit. And we can take that off. Are we gonna move you? Port weight offset 0.1. Ooh. Suddenly we got an extra turret. Yeah, no, 0.2. We're just gonna have to live with it. Sorry if that's gonna ruffle some feathers, but yeah, we're just gonna have to live with it. Let's see. We need to save 67 tons. Somehow. What can we do to save that? That saved 4 tons. That's not much. These are 42 caliber. We can make them slightly shorter. 9-kilometer range. There are no torpedoes with that kind of range in 1905. So let's make them 40 caliber. 8.8 kilometer range, but better rate of fire. That's pretty good, I think. 15 tons overweight. You know what? I think we can shave that off the inner belt. There we go. Now, the battleship is ready. Oh, yeah, before we launch, what's the twist? Go back to the custom battle screen and swap the countries over. Head over to the enemy mode and make sure they are using your design. You may now go back to your new country and design a new class of ships, but it may not be the same class that you already designed. For every one of the ships you originally designed, you may manage to sink. You earn points. So 10 points per battleships, and those are the ones I designed. I don't think I get any points for sinking the other ships. Well, fine then. I'm gonna be playing China. And they're gonna be playing Italy. Let's see. And we're gonna be designing a well, I guess we're gonna be designing the heavy cruiser then, seeing as we can't design the battleship. And this is our hull to build on. Alright. Let's see. Enemy is using my design, yes? Yes, and the AI is building the other ships. Very good. So let's build this heavy cruiser to the best of our abilities. Chinese heavy cruiser, 1905. Well, we got better tower spotting than the Italian battleship, at least. That's something. And a bunch of towers that don't fit the the thing. Okay. Okay, we got funnelage. Max optimal speed, 23.5. Veteran crew. Standard quarters. Multiple expansion 2. I can drop the range down to 9,000 meters. What kind of guns can we choose? We can go 11s. It's almost as much firepower as that battleship had. Yeah, 11 and 12's not that different. It's a huge barbette. This one is also not that much smaller, but it fits 11-inch guns. Side guns. How much? Well then, let's beam you up. I'm choosing side guns, right? Yeah. Yeah. How fat do you have to be to fit? To make me pretend you are a battleship. Oh. Well, if 11s don't fit, the 10s won't fit either. What up with this? Yeah, we are picking side guns. How about the 9s? The 9s fit. Let's put some 9s here. Fatten you up. Try with a 10. There you go. What's the difference between 9 and 10 after we've selected ammo? How are we gonna sink our battleships though? We gave them quite a bit of armor. Battlestate TNT. Yeah, we're gonna have to go heavy shells on these. 14.9 kilometer. You can pan at 10,000 meters, 7.4 inches. 9.5. Reload time 35.7. 28.3. Yeah, we're going with the 10-inch guns. Come on. Not the best arcs of fire. If we fatten you up to 6%, gonna need to add some range here. Gonna actually need to induce those boilers. Come on, come on, just fit. You're being very finicky. Kind of works. It kind of works. Okay. let's build the rest of the ship and figure out where to... actually, we're just gonna make you slower. And then uninduce the boilers. And that's good enough. Harvey armor, barbette 3, overweight. Anti-torp. Let's not worry about torpedoes. Let's pretend torpedoes are not going to be a threat. Although, having some more resistance sure would be nice. We're gonna go coincidence 2. Advanced radio. And let's go about reducing somewhat the armor on these turrets. Even though flash fire is gonna be it's gonna be a problem. We're just gonna pretend it's not gonna be a problem. Yeah, we're overweight by, yeah, quite a bit. Oh, I'm just being dumb. Because I had it set to minimum displacement. What? Maybe we're gonna have to go with 9-inch turrets anyway. These 10-inch guns are... well, are they really that much heavier? Yeah, about 100 tons a pop. We could just go with 8-inch guns. Yeah, we could just go with 8-inch guns. So we're just gonna have to do that. Like so. And then we can slim you down a little bit again. And it's still gonna work. I can drop the range down too. There we go. No longer overweight. 8-inch guns. Well, you can't really have that much armor. But you're gonna have some armor. Okay. Now the rest of the ship is gonna need some armor. 8.8 is the maximum, it seems. We're gonna do 8.8 on all the belts. At least 8. We're gonna figure out a way to claw back some of this weight. We're not that much overweight, really, when you think about it. Yeah, we're not even 1% overweight, so this is salvageable. Do you want a little bit of inner belt armor though? Barrel lengths are not the greatest. I don't want to fiddle with them too much. We're just gonna go with standard ammo. Now we can fiddle with the barrel lengths. Now we're overweight. I want to make these... It would be nice to make these 45s. 44 is the best I can do. It would also be nice if I can make these 11.5s. Now we're a bit overweight again, but at least we have some proper punch we can actually go through the belt armor now on those battleships. Although we'd need close to about 5,000 meters, which is a risky proposition. We can go down to 7-inch secondaries. There we go, no longer overweight. Because they're not going to pen those battleships anyway, right? They might as well not be that heavy, the way I see it. We have a little bit of weight to spare. Would be fun if I could fit a no, nothing fits up there. Nope. Never mind. Nothing fits there. Torpedo launchers. We're looking at 4.7 kilometer range. At least it didn't make us overweight. 5 kilometer range. Okay, yeah, we have to try and get close to those battleships to make this work. And also, I'm wondering what kind of ships will the AI build for our battleships, light cruisers, and torpedo boats. It would be nice if the AI would give me some decent battleships. I can't make this 22 knots now. 21 is, it seems, our maximum. And anti-torp 2 not possible. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go with this. It's the best I can build on what I have available. But at least we have some decently punchy main guns now. Didn't get the wing turrets I wanted. Didn't get to make the floating battle barge that it was destined to be. It could potentially have... No, you can't have more than 3 turrets on the center line in 1905. Could potentially have fitted a barbette here, done super firing turrets front, and just skipped the wing turrets altogether, but no, not possible. Yeah, let's try and sink some battleships using Chinese heavy cruisers of dubious quality. So the game is constructing the AI ships now, and most of my ships. Okay, let's see what we got. So these are the Italian battleships we designed, with their accompanying AI designed ships. And here are my Chinese heavy cruisers with accompanying AI designs. Alright. Heavy cruisers. You're just gonna have to join up. One long formation of heavy cruisers. So these are actually gonna be my my flagships. What kind of monstrosity? Toho. No, this is a that's a share design. I set share designs to off. What's up with this game? That means I have to restart. Yeah, these are human designed ships. It's almost bad that I noticed this, because that would have meant we had some decent battleships. But no, we can't use these. They're supposed to be AI designed. Yeah, share designs are off. Hmm. No. Let's see. Do I have to mess around with my share design folder to make this work? Or does the game... You know what we're gonna do? Let's see, enemy ships. See, here it gets it. It says AI designs. Let's switch back to me. If I just click, it's gonna be the same thing, right? Yeah, we're just gonna do this. It will be an AI design anyway. So, I've rolled up AI designs for the rest of my navy. I haven't taken any close looks at them, because that can be a surprise for the battle. But as you can see, these are very much AI designs. And what kind of light cruiser did we get? It's a very slow light cruiser with a hodgepodge of armaments and terrible engine efficiency. Hopefully it's not going to start on low fuel. And our torpedo boat is... well, it's a torpedo boat. Not really that much you can do. It's a boat with torpedoes on it. Now, hopefully, no share designs have made their way into this battle now. Alright. Yeah, these are the AI designed abominations. Oh my gosh. Battleships, you're just gonna join up. One big formation. And you have 10.7-inch guns. It's not too terrible. You don't have a lot of armor. I got my choice of ammunition though, so that's something. And you're gonna join up with the other armored cruisers, and these will again be my actual main force. Light cruisers are just gonna have to join up as well. I'd like to say you were gonna be my mobile force, but you're not that mobile, are you? Torpedo boats. When the time comes, you're gonna have to do torpedo things. You can just join up with the other 4. Alright. Enemy smoke is spotted north. Let's get this mess of a fleet untangled. I'm thinking my light cruisers are kind of disposable. Because they're kind of worthless. I'm kind of calling it now. These light cruisers are not going to do anything useful. So it is kind of like the Chinese fleet that I've been fighting in my Italian campaign. Completely trashed light cruisers, except, well, these actually have no armor. The ones in that the Chinese were using in the campaign were decently armored. There we go. These battleships, 15-kilometer range. We're gonna be outranged so bad by the enemy battleships. At least my cruisers can do something. Let's see. I'm just gonna reread the challenge again. For every one of the ships you originally designed that you managed to sink, you earn points. Okay, so I only earn points for sinking the battleships. Well, that doesn't really make things easier, because that's those are probably going to be the toughest ships to sink. Now they're focusing my torpedo boats. My poor little torpedo boats. I should have made this a night battle if I knew I would have to rely on torpedo boats to sink battleships. Yeah, you're just gonna have to... oh yeah, no, you don't even have smoke, because your torpedo boat's not DDs. Luckily it's 1905 and accuracy is not that impressive. What kind of ships are we looking at here? These must be the enemy torpedo boats. They got short range fast torpedoes. I'm just hoping the enemy ships are not also shared assigns, which it doesn't really look like it. That's gotta be their heavy cruisers. Pretty much the same hull as mine. 11.5 inch guns. With two 8.2 inch guns. But if this was a human designed ship, it wouldn't have this little mini turret here. Otherwise, it looks very similar to the ones I designed. Light cruiser. I don't know. It looks AI designed, but with that kind of light cruiser hull, you don't really know, because there's not that much you can do with it. So the AI doesn't have much of a chance to mess it up. Okay, heavy cruisers, you're gonna slow down. You're gonna be my base of fire here. Light cruisers, I'm just gonna send you in. Battleships even doing now? There you go. Light cruiser has been identified. Yeah, it looks AI designed enough. battleship's not doing too bad, actually. So I want to try and sink as many of their supporting ships as possible before moving in with the torpedo boats to sink the battleships. They are kind of coming towards me. What kind of armor do the heavy cruisers have? Not the greatest. We're gonna pick some targets now. Now the 7-inch guns also count as main guns on these cruisers. So alt firing not really gonna work. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, we're doing decent work. So far. And as I imagined, those battleships are proving quite tough. There we go, one torpedo boat going down. Oh, we got torpedoes coming in now. Just gonna hope they don't do much. Oh, we do get flash fires on the Italian battleships. Well, there was no no real way to prevent them from taking flash fire, so it's one of the weird wing turrets I struggled so much to place correctly. I guess I could have just saved myself the trouble and not worried about the offset, because it wasn't going to be my ship anyway. Can hurt these battleships. My own battleships. My own as in green team battleships. Taking a bit of damage, but also dishing it out. Jixi took a torpedo, barely even blinked. torpedo boats are ready for action. .5 kilometers. 4.3 kilometers from the rear ship. Yeah. We can take you on at this range. We're just gonna have to Sunseek. Probably just gonna have to detach. So the rest of these battleships can actually move in closer. Let's move my my light cruisers. I'm actually surprised. My my heavy cruisers are doing very well against these battleships, but at this range, yeah. You sink. Now all of you focus that one. Okay, torpedo boats, get in here. So far, sunk 2 battleships. That's 20 points. I'm about to lose one of my heavy cruisers. Yeah, it's going down. In this era, you just, I guess you just have to accept the fact that your ships are explosive. Del Mar. This is going better than expected. My torpedo boats are now launching and exploding. Flash fires. They've got a bunch of guns. What kind of torpedo range do I have? 5 kilometers. What kind of torpedoes are they? 18-inch. So they should do some damage. Probably not a whole lot. And they're gonna die now, but I don't really care. All the torpedoes have missed. How slow are these? 28.2 knots. Oh, we hit one. It was a dud. Don't worry, we're closing in. Light cruisers have the same slow torpedoes. Torpedo boats didn't do squat, so I'm glad my my cruisers were actually able to hurt these battleships, because the torpedo boat plan didn't work out at all. Gonna load AP. So Regina Del Mar, basically undamaged, but Captain Isepu goes down, and Regina del Mar is the last ship standing. Kaifeng, detach. They've almost reloaded their torpedoes, so if they'd been undamaged, I could go for another run. I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's get closer to that battleship again. While it's busy trying to hit my torpedo boats. I'm gonna send my light cruisers to your torpedo run. How many launchers do you have on the broadside? 3. It might work. There we go, torpedoes away from Hegang. Which of course takes a lot of damage. One torpedo hit, 7,000 damage. It was not a dud. We got you now. There we go, flash fires spreading. Turrets just shooting off like popcorn. Not bad. Even my weird battleships did okay. Achieving big damage numbers, but they were mostly firing at the lighter ships. The battleships took most of their damage from 12-inch guns. What did I have with 12-inch guns? Not my battleships. Oh, no, damage received. My bad. Yeah, 11-inch guns were the ones that were consistently able to hurt these battleships. Oh, and a torpedo. Yeah, 11s worked once they got close enough. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. Having to go up against battleships I designed, not being able to design my own battleships to counter them, but relying on heavy cruisers. Thought it would be almost impossible, but it worked out. Yeah. So, check out the links below in the description to see what the other contestants did. We're all playing in 1905, by the way. That was the one thing that was not optional. Yeah, that's it for this week. Goodbye, and take care.